Hi everyone, I'm Warren Fenter, the headmaster of St. Martin's School, and joining me today is Mr. Blessing Satuku, our high school head of academics. So today we're going to discuss a topic that is probably on the minds of every parent who has a grade 9 student and the grade 9 students themselves across the country, and that's the topic of subject choices, because obviously we know that in the next couple of months, dependent on what school your child is at, they will be needing to make that all-important decision of what subjects they're going to be choosing for their grades 10, 11 and 12 years. This is an important choice, and so we want to just give a little bit of advice around some of the things to take into consideration when making that decision. So Blessing, what advice do you think we should be giving students from the outset in terms of their subject choices?
Well, it's certainly our culture as a school to guide our students in every choice that they need to make. Now they're at a crossroad, Form 2 going into Form 3, which is obviously St. Martin's, what we refer to as for grade 9s and grade 8s respectively. We are very intentional as a school in making sure that our students make informed decisions, more so in this current world that we live in.
And I suppose another topic that came up at our recent subject choice evening was from the representative of WITS University, who spoke about that very scary statistic of 86,000 applicants applying to WITS University every year, and only about 6,000 to 8,000 of them actually getting in. And as he stated, these are students who have the bachelor degree passed, have met the entry requirements, but there's still no guaranteed entry. So, parents need to be making decisions with their children about ensuring that they're setting them up for success. So it's about the informed decision making. It's about choosing the subjects that your students or your children are going to do well at, and then ensuring that they are in a school and an environment that is growing them to the best of their ability and developing them so that they are set up for success when it comes to those scary applications. That's not just at WITS, but across the country in public universities.
Yeah, it's it just puts our position as a school into perspective. We really a bridge. What we want is to link our students with their careers, and that obviously talks into admissions into universities. And that was a very scary statistic, that out there we have minimum requirements that are expected, but out there's so much competition for what universities can take. What was also interesting was the statistic from Berger, the representative from IB, where he stated that Africa, compared to the whole world, in terms of success of students that go into tertiary, 35% of our students in Africa, not in Africa but in South Africa, succeed. Why? Because they get the right information. Versus about 90, close to 100% of the first or developed world, where information is made more available than we're doing at the moment. So you can see the balance of information and what it can do to transform a student, and lack of information and what it can actually do to withhold or beg a student from crossing that bridge. That's why we take this quite seriously at the school, to make it our part of our culture. We're going to excel, and we're excelling that role of informing students and really guiding them into the areas that they plan to go into.
Absolutely. So I think the 2 or 3 key takeaways from our conversation here is make sure that you are doing what you can to ensure that we're making an informed decision, and that's through a partnership between parent, child, school, as well as tertiary institutions and the information that's available to them, making sure that we are helping our students be set up for success by ensuring that they are taking the subjects that really works within their interests and abilities, and that also help them in terms of career development later in life, that carry those underlying skills of communication, critical thinking, collaboration. And it's about partnering at the end of the day, I suppose, for parents with the right school that is ensuring that that is front of mind, and as you say, a part of the culture of learning. It's not just coming into class, learning the subject, leaving. It's the idea of the bridge that you've just spoken about.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, just to highlight again about parents, I feel that and believe that as a school we need to draw our parents more into this, conversation about where their child is, where they potentially can be. Because often we notice that there's disparity there, and when we're working with proven information, facts, and training by the right people, I believe parents also make informed decisions and maybe not expect the unexpected with their children, but actually to start a journey and know where it is likely going to end.
So definitely lots to think about at the end of the day for parents, I think, and students that are at this transitionary phase. There's lots of information, and so we hope that what we've shared today is informative and helps those parents out there who are looking for some information about this decision. Hopefully this has helped provide some clarity.